Alright, so I'm sure by now if you guys have been paying attention, you know the fact that Angela just got a new uniform that makes her a support character, and I'm hoping to get a little bit more out of her. I was singing praises about the support passive previously and saying that it would be really nice if she's meta for more than just her support, because she has the potential to replace Scarlet Witch for the Universal Female Superhero Day for Extreme Alliance Battle. So I want to see if she can actually do that for us today. I swapped her over to a CTP of Rage. I didn't give her any Odin's yet because I generally reserve my Odin's blessings for characters that I plan to tier 4, and Angela does not have a tier 4. So unless she becomes meta, I may or may not give her 20 Odin's blessings, especially since I just took 20 off Black Widow and 20 off Shadow Shell, so I have some to spare. So since today is the Universal Superhero Day, you can actually use male characters. We're going to take a look and see how Angela performs. The only unfortunate part is that there's 3 skills that you have to delay cancel, and her radius isn't as good as I was hoping for. So like you're leaving a lot of mobs up, and that is not good for AVX or even ABL. Look at this. The 5th skill covers good radius, but with Scarlet Witch, you'd be killing the mobs like so fast that you get a lot more damage. So even though she doesn't have any Odins on her or whatnot, the delays, the range, yeah, look at this. Yeah, these guys are living. Scarlet leaves so much lingering AoE effect, or effects rather, that there's no way Angela can compete, unfortunately. On the plus side, we'll have her support that we can always fall back on, but I was really hoping that Scarlet would be pushed out with Angela. For one, so that people who didn't play the game when Multiverse of Madness came out didn't have to go back and buy a uniform that is really old. And for 2, it would have been nice to see Angela become meta for more than just a support, because we have so many female supports. So it would be nice to see like a female DPSer, but we have female DPSers already, so I just wanted more for Angela, just because she never really got a chance to shine. You know, she never had a chance, bro. On the plus side, if you didn't build or buy Scarlet Witch all the way back, sure, you're not gonna score as much with Angela, but she's gonna easily get you over 7 million, so it's up to you. I think we can get to maybe 11 million here, and this is without Odin's. I do have her artifact though. I got it for free multiple times. Yeah, it's relatively easy to cancel. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get past 10.5. I'm looking at it now. Unfortunate. Yeah, she leaves too many mobs behind. That long delay on the 4. Yeah, bro, wow. This is triple support. Yeah, so she's definitely just a support. I think she is maybe a little bit better than Sif, but that's kind of yikes. I'm curious to see how she performs comparatively to Mantis, because Mantis was able to do stage 75 for me because she's an alien, and Mantis is a support character. So yeah, wow. Granted, that was a mighty judgment on Mantis, but oh boy, this is not looking hot. Yeah, they definitely did not want her to be like a DPS by any means. Jeez. Yeah, that's rough. Like, that's actually rough. Triple support. Let me see this. Yeah, even then. Yeah, she is kind of bad, eh? As a DPS, yeah, she has no chance of clearing this, unfortunately. So my question now becomes, why do they have her listed as a dealer? Why not just list her as a support? Because if you take a look at somebody like Mantis, who is also a support character because of her new tier 2 passive in this uniform, she's actually listed as a support character only, but she actually does really good damage. Check this out. This is why you can't really go off of the tags that they give characters all the time. Just take a look at Mantis, for example. Look at how much damage she does off of her awaken rotation comparatively. Hold on. And I haven't played with Mantis in quite a while, so I'm sure I'm fumbling the rotation, but you can clearly see the difference. Like, they have this character listed as just a support, but that's clearly not the case. She's more than just a support because she does really good damage. This is a high stage. This is a stage that you're supposed to need tier 4 characters or characters that can get to level 80 at least to do. And Mantis can easily do it. And this is just me picking her up and randomly throwing her on a team, and you can see we're gonna basically be making good enough time to clear it. And obviously if Mantis was a character that I was playing with regularly, this would be faster, right? Because obviously I'm not using the best rotation. But look at the clear speed on Mantis, a character that is listed primarily as a support character. And then you take a look at a character like Angela, they have listed as a dealer and a support character. There's clearly a stark contrast between the two. Now, obviously, Mantis is using a CDP of Judgment because her skills are mind-based, but that's just how the character is designed. Unfortunately, in the case of Angela, she's no longer fire-based, so we just kind of have to play her with the best CDP for her, which currently, it looks like it's a CDP of Insight, because even though her skills are designed to be used with a CDP of Rage because of the delay cancels and the lingering effects and whatnot, and because of her tier 2 passive, synergizing very well with a CDP of Rage to make sure that it triggers, I would say, very consistently. There just doesn't seem to be enough damage in the character's kit to actually accomplish anything high level. So it is quite unfortunate, but at least hopefully this video gives you guys some insight so you don't waste the CDP of energy on her, because it's clearly not worth it. Like, it looks like she's probably gonna be able to do stage 24 here, but you already have other characters that could do this. Like years ago, Mantis could do this, because this stage just requires females. Let me just use the iframe to my advantage. Just sit in this iframe here. Sit in this next iframe. Sit in this next iframe. So basically we're just chaining iframes in a way to prevent this guy from moving around too much. I guess if you're an Angela fan, it's nice that she can actually do something. Because like putting her on a team to get the support buff isn't necessarily using her for anything. Like if she's just there, she's just a body. Sure, she's a body that gives you 40% more damage, which will make it so that you could do stages that you couldn't do before if you're in desperate need of more DPS out of your characters. But you know, it's nice when a character who's never been meta becomes meta and you're actually actively using them to play the game, not just putting them on your team for the buffs that they offer. Which is why even when a character is listed as just a support, in the case of Mantis for example, I always like to take them for a spin and see what they can do before I just relegate them to a support role, because I know once I put an insight on them, they'll probably never get any gameplay outside of just being a body on the team. And Mantis really goes to show that you can't always believe what these devs put as tags for these characters, because by no means is Angela a better DPS than Mantis, but she gets listed as a support and a dealer. Okay. No, that's annoying. Yep, I was trying my hardest to stop him from optimizing, and then at the exact same time Hold on. There we go. Now I'm gonna have to trigger the invincibility here. Okay, let's go ahead and won't finish it? Nah, we won't finish. On the plus side, when he moves away, the fifth skill tracks. Okay. Unfortunate that I am gonna have to pull this rage off of her. Good thing I didn't strip Scarlet Witch prematurely. Because otherwise I would be kind of mad taking 20 Odin's Blessings off of my Scarlet Witch just to have to put it back, you know? Oh, hold up. My girl, that's not the moves I wanted you to do. I know you got the moves like Jagger, but chill. Anyways, guys, give me some tips. Maybe I'm playing Angela wrong. Maybe there's something that I could do to get more damage out of her, because I'd love to be able to use her for more than just a support. I know it sounds like I'm beating a dead horse, and if it's by design what she's destined to be used for, it is what it is. But if there's something else I could use her for, even if it's for a limited time only, I'd like to be able to do it, you know? Yeah, and truthfully speaking, I think maybe even Valkyrie's a better DPS than Angela, which is sad considering how much older Valkyrie's uniform is. And Valkyrie, by just the design of her kit, is a better support than Angela anyways, because Angela only applies to superheroes, whereas Valkyrie applies to everyone. And then there's an artifact that synergizes with her support passive that makes her even better. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Leave me your thoughts on Angela.